Right now at 5, the Milwaukee Archdiocese will pay $21 million to victims of clergy sexual abuse.
Hundreds of victims are involved in the settlement.
Julia Fellow is live with more on this story. Julia.
The Archbishop says that this has been a long and painful process for more than 500 victims who say that they were sexually abused as children. Under the settlement, the average settlement for each victim will be about $44,000. Also, a $500,000 fund will be created to help the victims receive therapy. The Archbishop says no amount could ever be enough. The settlement comes after more than 4 years in the Archdiocese of Milwaukee filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy to reorganize this potential debt. Also tied up in this legal battle was whether the diocese money in their multi-million-dollar cemetery fund could be taken in this settlement. The Archbishop says the $21 million comes from two parts.
Part of it was from the insurance company's money, and the other part, there was a contribution made by the perpetual care fund of the cemetery.
So part of the cemetery fund was used?
Yes, but as a sole trustee, I always have to kind of estimate and understand what the cost of continued litigation would be as opposed to what the contribution would be. And so having done that, what does it do? It allows us immediately to have this basically new Pentecost, to allow us a new day and a new beginning.
The attorney for the victim sent us a statement that reads in part, "The treatment of the survivors by the Archdiocese of Milwaukee has been harsh and hurtful. This process has been heartbreaking for many who have been treated so unfairly by hardball legal tactics. Because of them, children are better protected." I also asked the Archbishop today whether he has a statement for the victims. He does. Hear that coming up live at 6. Reporting live, Julia Fellow, today's TMJ4.
Julie, if I could just ask you a question. I know the cemetery fund had about $55 million in it. Did he indicate how much of that fund would be part of the settlement?
I asked him that specifically. He would not tell me. He said I have to look online, and I've been looking to see in all of these documents exactly what the breakdown is, Charles, but I do not know at this time, so I'm looking myself. He could not give me that answer in person.
Okay, well, we will follow this and let people know as soon as we get that information. Julia Fellow joining us live. Thank you very much.
More local